This week, we're exploring the unique relationship people have with their pets, and every owner dreads the day when they have to say goodbye to their furry friends.
Tonight, we explore the tough topic of dealing with grief over losing a pet. ABC 7's Jacqueline Matter reports.
What is it about dogs and cats that make them so precious to us?
We consider them soulmates.
Some people, it's the only companion they have.
The love is unconditional.
They become your family.
For PJ Perrinhall and her husband, their border collies Bentley and Royce were just that.
They're just a constant in your life. You can go out and have a bad day, but you come home and they're there.
The Haws, like many pet owners, included their dogs in daily activities, sharing life's ups, downs, joys, and sorrows.
They were with us 24/7. I'm so grateful for those 10 years. Most of the time I was able to spend the time with them. We just had such wonderful memories.
Wonderful memories that for now are clouded with Bentley's passing in January.
We started seeing the decline where it was just a couple of days and we knew that was it.
In those matter of days, the Haws say making their pet comfortable was their main priority.
You really have to start mentally making that decision, what you're going to do to help him. So even though it's like the hardest decision, we decided to do it at home.
It's something that every pet owner might want to start planning for now, just in case.
If you have an older pet or if you have a sick pet, it's important to talk with your veterinarian about what to look for at home, of signs that the pet may be nearing its end of life. If something happens as an emergency, or if your pet passes away at night or during the weekend, you want to make sure to find out where the nearest veterinary emergency clinic would be.
The Haws say they opted for putting Bentley to sleep in the very house he called home.
Sometimes I think people feel like they don't want to make that decision. But I thought it would be worse if he died and we weren't right there with him. At least this way we were holding him. We were able to tell him how much he meant to us.
Lantry says you should plan now for how you'd like to have your pet remembered after they pass. You can choose pet cremation services, burials, or just saying goodbye at the vet's office, and perhaps taking home their collar. At Dante's Den in Sarasota, you'll find a memorial garden, one of many pet cemeteries here on the Suncoast that look to honor the lives of our furry friends.
We want them to have the same dignity that we would be looking for and the same respect. And so Gino's Memorial Garden is just kind of the last stepping stone for them as well as us.
Here, you'll notice a rainbow bridge scattered with fading paw prints, signifying the transition from life to death. Though some may suggest the death of a dog or cat is not as significant, the grieving process is just as real and painful.
The denial process, they go through the anger process, they go through the guilt process. Our role is to help them normalize their reaction to it.
And part of that process is the life leading up to your pet's passing and remembering the times well spent.
It's important to take pictures and do things that, you can keep your pet's memory, when they're gone.
Memories that millions of Americans are fortunate enough to share. As many of us who have ever loved an animal know, your pet is never just a pet.
Someday I'll be at the point where I can just celebrate Bentley's life, but I'm not there yet. They'll always think there's something I could have done. There's something I should have done. But you can just do what you can with what you've got.
In Sarasota, Jacqueline Matter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
There are many support groups and grief counselors on the Suncoast that can help with the loss of a pet. For a full list of those resources, head over to our website, mysuncoast.com.